Hi, I'm Orna Walters.
And I'm Matthew Walters.
And we're known as the Power Couple because we help our clients step back into their power and into love.
And today we're talking about self-acceptance and sort of how self-acceptance is really that key that you're looking for so that you can feel loved.
You know, one of the things is that most of us are looking for love outside of us. And as long as we're looking for something outside of us, we're not going to find it. It all starts inside.
You know, what we're really looking to do is to be able to look at all parts of us and look at them with an open heart and look at them with compassion so that we can heal that judgment we feel about those various parts of ourselves that don't sort of behave, right? That don't act in a way that we think is appropriate, that should be or should do something different. And when we can bring that light of that love into those spaces inside of us, we can begin to allow them to come back in and re-accept those parts.
Yeah, you know, one of the things that we've noticed with ourselves that we noticed before getting into a relationship when we were single, and also with most of our clients, is that we want unconditional love from our partner, right? We want to feel loved and accepted for who we are. And the reality is that first step is accepting ourselves for who we are. And that means all the parts of us, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And just accept it. Accept that sometimes we mess up, right? So we are, as human beings, as we like to say, perfectly imperfect, right? We are perfectly imperfect. We're going to make mistakes. And it doesn't mean that we're bad or wrong or it makes us a bad person. It just means that we need to open our hearts up to forgiveness and have that compassion for ourselves so we can accept us, so that that acceptance and that love is then reflected back to us through the eyes of our beloved.
Yeah, and where we get tripped up is where we get into judgment. So just real quick, we'll give you a great pattern interrupt. You know, we're of the belief that all of us carry within us some aspect of God, some piece of God. And when you begin to realize that and really take that in and think about it, and you look around you, everybody is an aspect of God. Right? And who are you to decide what God wants or how God wants to behave or what God wants to do, right? And that same realization can come about you. You have that same aspect, that same element of God in you. So who are you to judge your own behaviors, your own thoughts, your own feelings?
Right, and just know that whatever it is that you're feeling or however it is that you're being, that as long as you're being in integrity with yourself, that's really the key marking, right? And if you mess up and you get out of integrity, it's really easy to get back into integrity and then forgive yourself and move forward. Just like as if you were your best friend, right? If you're being your own best friend, you're going to open your heart to forgiveness. So open that space up and allow that space to be accepting of you, even when you mess up, you know. There used to be a time when I used to be a bit of a perfectionist, right? And I'd beat myself up for not getting things exactly perfect. And now when I mess up, I just go, well, sucks not being perfect.
Right.
And that's the reality. I mean, I can't be perfect. I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to stay within my own integrity. And I'm going to love myself, and I'm going to respect my partner, and I'm going to love him too.
So when you find that self-acceptance, that self-love, then you know, love comes easily to you because you're already vibrating at that frequency. So when you can love yourself unconditionally, you can then be completely open to receive unconditional love from everyone around you.
It's so true. Changing this inside of you will change all of your relationships. So go give it a try, and if you feel like sending us an email, let us know how you do. You can just send an email to support@creatingloveonpurpose.com, and that's how you find us online, creatingloveonpurpose.com.
Okay, all the best.